Shot considering the wind is blowing off the North Atlantic right now. Let's go see how I did. I am in some serious trouble now, boys. Let's go see where I'm at. All right. There's the wee little ball in the wee little grass, and now I've got to hit it out of it. That's a tough shot. I'm no Phil Mickelson, but I'm going to give it my best. I've grabbed a 58-degree loft wedge. I'm just going to try to punch it up there. Still got some work to do. But this is the kind of stuff you're going to find all throughout Ireland, and I tell you what, it's fun. I mean, if you want to play simple golf and not challenge yourself, stay at home. If you want to play real golf and use every club in your bag, get to Ireland. That's one. And that's two, and that's tough work. But maybe a little 7-iron into the green will do the rest of the job. All right, that was a little 7-iron into the green. You saw it went up, it hit the greens. They're so fast here at Old Head. I think they're maybe rolling 11 or a 12. We're gonna have to check with the superintendent, but the greens are fast. Wow, that was a lot of work. Let's see if I can one putt. Right. Like I said, they're rolling about 11 on the stimp meter, maybe even a 12, which is max on the stimp, but that was fast. That came out of there really hot. I know by your good graces, you're gonna just give me this one. Gimme? Great, it's a gimme. Hole number 16, 17, 18 here at Old Head are arguably three of the finest finishing holes in the face of the earth. You decide. We're on the tee box at number 16 now. I'm from the back, so I'm on the black tips now, about 160 into a wicked, wicked wind. I'm a fool, I only brought a 7-iron. Let's see what happens. All right, thanks for taking a journey around Old Head with me. We're gonna get in the car, the coach, and get on the old carriageway and head due west into the Ring of Kerry and go over and visit the tremendous Waterville golf course. Then I'm gonna go in the little clubhouse here and get a drink before I do that. The other guy's driving. Let me hit the ball.
The Hot Golf Show is brought to you by Antigua Golf, Costa Rica Golf Adventures, Golf Vacations Ireland, Sun Ice Golf and Ski Wear, Tour Edge, and World Golfers Championship.
Royal County Down Golf Course is located 35 miles south of Belfast on the east coast of Ireland. Well, the changes in Belfast over the last 10, 15 years is quite amazing. I think Belfast now is a place that is a wonderful place to visit. More and more activity in Belfast, wonderful places to see, and some great golf in the city as well as outside. Well, the quality of golf in Northern Ireland, I think, is as high as you will find anywhere in the world. I think being a Scotsman, I think it's something I experienced as a boy. It's one of the best links courses in the world. Come to Northern Ireland, not only do we have some of the finest links courses in the world, but we have some great city courses and parkland courses as well. Royal County Down, the history of Royal County Down is a coloured one. In 1889 it was laid out as a links on the east coast of Ireland, just about in the town of Newcastle. Fantastic links layout. Tom Morris did it. He did it for the price of 4 guineas, which was £4 and 4 shillings in the old money. And he originally laid out the links which we play today. It's also been host to many, many great amateur tournaments, a great history of ladies events and Walker Cups, Irish amateurs, British amateurs, home internationals, senior British Opens. It's just a wonderful test of golf, a fantastic match play golf course. Some of the rankings that Royal County Down experience are among the best in the world. It consistently has been in the top, voted in the top 10 golf courses in the world. It's reached #1 in Ireland, it's been reached #1 in Europe, it's reached #1 as the number one of the best courses outside the US. It always ranks in the top 10 golf courses in the world, and to play it is to experience it, is to know why it is ranked that way. Well, Royal County is is a unique links golf course. I mean, links golf itself is sand-based, it's hard and running, firm surfaces where you have to use your imagination to play the golf courses. Unlike a typical North American golf course where you would have soft yardages that you take exact yardages, here we have to allow the ball to travel on the surfaces. Each hole is supported by gorse bushes and heather on either side of the fairway, which is punishing, very difficult to get out of. You have to play the golf course reasonably defensively, you have to play to the front of the greens, you can't play the yardage to the greens. You must experience links golf for what it is. The wind, the weather changes daily, we can have north winds which are cold, which affects yardages, we can have southwest winds which are warm. But every day you play links golf, you're experiencing a completely different golf course. We at Royal County Down would love to see all discerning golfers come and visit Northern Ireland, not only to play Royal County Down, but to play all the great golf courses in Northern Ireland.
The Hot Golf Show is brought to you by Antigua Golf, Costa Rica Golf Adventures, Golf Vacations Ireland, Sun Ice Golf and Ski Wear, Tour Edge, and World Golfers Championship.
Well, we're about halfway between Old Head now and heading down to Waterville. And if you've ever heard of the Ring of Kerry, let me tell you something, it's absolutely fabulous. We're driving through the National Park of Kerry right now, and it's indescribable. Everything you've ever imagined about Ireland in your wildest fantasies and dreams is here in the Ring of Kerry. It is gorgeous. This ancient little church behind me right now seems to be a little hub halfway down on our way to Waterville, but the stream is beside us now, the lake, the mountains. Seriously, if you've ever considered coming to Ireland, do it. Life's short. Down the road to Waterville we go, and I'm going to enjoy every step of the way. We are almost to Waterville. It's about 10 more miles down the road, and we've stopped at the base of the Ring of Kerry, and I'm almost, look, I'm a presenter for your television show, and I'm at a loss for words right now. The bay is behind us. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to let the video tell you the story right now. It's gorgeous. Take a look. We finally made it to Waterville. We're going to tee it up in the morning, but it's been an excellent journey through the Ring of Kerry throughout the day. It's been incredible. I've got the scotch in the hand. The sunset is behind me. I'm probably nothing more than a silhouette to you in your couch, wherever you're sitting and watching this. Take your golf spikes off, pour yourself an Arnold Palmer, because we're about to enjoy one of the most pristine golf courses on the face of the earth. As the Irish say, Sloncha. Waterville Golf Links, 1889. Golf course has been around for a little bit. What you can't see, what I'm looking at, is this beautiful, beautiful Irish Ocean. Sun's coming up. Let's go inside and learn a little bit about this golf course, which right now ranks number 6th of all the European golf courses. Number 6 in the whole world. Let's go inside Waterville.
Waterville is located in the most southern tip of Ireland. It's 50 miles from Killarney, 110 from Cork Airport and 125 from Shannon Airport. This is a beautiful little village here at Waterville. It's known as the Whirlpool. That means from the, you have the lake at the backdrop on the left and the Atlantic Ocean on the right hand side of us here. And why it was called the Whirlpool years ago was because of the wind and the rain, the wind coming from the mountains and coming from the sea. This has been natural links, and the original 9-hole was in 1889. Then in 1970 it was designed by Eddie Hackett and John A. Mulcahy for an 18-hole golf course. And back 7 years ago, Tom Fazio came in and redesigned the course for the new company that took it over in 87. And he has made a wonderful job of the whole links course. The features in it, it's all sand. The dunes are naturally, on the back nine naturally made, and from sand blowing in off the sea, and the terrain is all sand really. Well, Waterville House is a beautiful house, an 18th century house. It was owned by the Butler family here in Waterville, and they had the fishing rights for the salmon. And then in the late 60s, Mr. Mulcahy took up the gates, and the company in 87, Mr. Connolly and his friends kept that promise and kept the gates up to leave the salmon and sea trout run straight into the lake. We have had a lot of famous people here, the likes of Sam Sneed, Ray Floyd, Gary Player, Jane Blainlock and Sally Little, and we had the World Match Play here, which Ray Floyd and Jane Blainlock played Gary Player and Sally Little. It was hosted here at Waterville. We also had Bob Hope, and we had Tiger Woods, Mark O'Mara, Lee Jensen. I can go on naming them, and then most famous to me of the whole lot was, I suppose, Payne Stewart, God rest him. He was one of the nicest guys we ever had here, and the last honour bestowed on him was he was made honorary captain of this Waterville Golf Club.
Well, it was a man called Jack Mulcahy. I was only a young man at the time. I'm going back to 1968, and I was practicing. I had actually just been selected to play for Ireland as an international golfer, and this man, I was practicing in Killarney, and this man passed by with another 8 or 9 Americans and came up beside me and said, I've heard about you. And he said, I hear you hit the ball a long ways, he said, and it's something I'd like to see. And he stayed there for about 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden he said to me, Liam, well, I've just found a fantastic piece of property down in a place called Waterville. And he said, it's real links ground. He said, I'd like you to come with me to have a look at it. So I said, okay. I didn't know who the man was in any way. And I said, well, okay, we'll go, come on down and we'll have a look. And I brought him to this actual position. This is the 17th tee now, where we designed the course from. And from there, it just went on. And I went off and played the internationals. I was away for 3 or 4 weeks. And when I came back, this place, he had already bought this place, and it was up and ready to start the golf links. And here we are. Now we're now on hole 17. It's a par 3, a fantastic hole. It plays differently every hour of the day because the wind changes. One minute it's behind you, the next minute it's against you. It could be coming in from the sea or going to the sea. So it's a very, very difficult hole. It's not a hole that you can say, you know, I'm going to make par here every day, because it's a very difficult hole, because the weather changes so often that it's so different. Now I'm going to hit it today because it's quite calm. I'm going to hit a 5-iron. It's 200 meters or 200 yards long. It's a great hole, and it's if you hit a good shot, you'll get a good result. If you don't, you might never see the ball again. He's on deck anyway, so which is not too bad for a start today. It's fairly straight putt this morning because there's a little bit of dew on the greens, as you can see this morning. It was very slow there, I didn't hit it. Because there's so much dew on the grass, the ball doesn't run through the grass. So you have to hit it a little bit harder. But then you come out in a half an hour when the dew is gone and you touch it and it's gone. It's gone past the hole, you know. So these are things on links that you'll find all the time, all these little things you have to learn about. This hole, number 18, is definitely one of the best and hardest finishing holes in the world. It's number 18 because the wind changes here every 5 minutes. And it's just unreal altogether the way you have to play this hole. That's one I think. There it is. That's the one I've been looking for. Today, because it's probably 300 yards to the green, I'm going to try and lay up in front and then try and make my birdie, try and pitch in and try and hold the putt. Just a little bit right. A little bit tight, so I just came off that a little bit. Just came out of it a fraction, but she's okay there. She's a little pitching wedge in there from about 20-30 yards in. I'm going to try and hit it as close to the flag as I can, pitch it and try and sit it down. Even though I'm coming out of the rough, it's not going to sit it's not going to stop that fast, but I'm going to try and do my best anyway. You've got a lot of dew on that green. I played it for it to come off the hill on the left-hand side, and because there's so much dew now yet on the green, the ball doesn't move on the green, so it stayed on the side of the hill, on the side of the green. So it's going to be a difficult putt. Oh, it jumped! It just slit the greens, and she jumped on me. I go, what harm? We'll have to settle with an old par again today. There we go. Okay, well that was great. I must say we had a great day here today, and it was great to have you over here. And as all you American people, we'd love to have you here and show you what golf is all about. When you finish, my aim now is to go and have a nice quick pint.